Hello, welcome to my channel, Living in the Tennessee Bottoms. I'm Miss Libby, and today we're going to be putting some meat up. There was a sale in our town, and my husband went and got some ground beef. He got all of this ground beef on sale this week, and today I'm just going to kind of go over some of the ways I put things up and some of the ways I have saved money at the grocery store. If you like our channel, if you don't mind, hit the like button and share button, and if you don't mind subscribing, it sure would help our channel out. Well, at our local Save-A-Lot here in our town, every once in a while they have a meat sale, and only thing I really needed was some ground beef. So I was getting low of ground beef, so my husband went and got, let's see, I've already put, this right here is one stick that I put up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 10 sticks of 5, it comes in a 5-pound tube like this. Well, let me put my camera down where you can see it a little bit better. There you go. Well, the way I put it up is I take my hand and I use my 4 fingers to kind of measure it off. Well, when my kids was growing up, when I was raising my family, I used to get 5. It's a 5-pound tube, but now when I'm feeding so many grandkids and everything, to put a little bit more meat in my dish, I do it in fourths. So I take my 4 fingers and do it, just cut it like that. I just take my 4 fingers and do it like this. So you may want to make it even smaller, but I just want a little bit more meat in my dishes, so I've been doing it in fourths instead of doing it 5. You know, it comes in it's a 5-pound tube, and I get 4 out of it. But you may want to stretch your dollars a little bit more and put less in it. You know, if that's what you would like to do. So I cut this off. And then I take a tube, a pound, this is probably 1 1/4 pounds, and I just mash it down. And before I got this vacuum seal, I put it in, I just put it in a Ziploc bag. I put it in here and show you. My son and his wife got me this really handy dandy vacuum seal machine. I really have enjoyed it. But beforehand, I just put it in a Ziploc bag in a quart size. Now get all the air I can out. I get all the air I could out in one of these Ziploc bags. This is just how I used to do it. I'm just kind of showing you. If you don't have one of these machines, it's fine. You could do it this way. My nose is itching. My mother always said, if your nose is itching, you're going to have company. Well, I would take each one of these and put it in a quart-size bag. And then I would get me a gallon bag and put all 4 quart-size bags in a gallon bag. So whenever I needed one, I would go out there and just open the bag and get me some ground beef out. That just gave it double protection when you put it in a quart size, and then you put all 4 of these in a gallon. It just gives it a little bit more protection. Well, another thing you can do is you can put an indent in it. You know, like if you're gonna might want to make a hamburger, you know, you can take your wooden handle and just put a little indent in it, and that way when you get ready to thaw you some hamburger meat out, it won't take long at all, and you'll have that indent where each one of these are hamburger patties. Or it's if you want to thaw it out even more, you know, quicker, you can do each one that way. I do each one that way. That way it just thaws up quicker, and even though I might not make a hamburger out of it, I can just go ahead and use it in, you know, spaghetti, whatever. But it just this is one way. You may have another way. Oh, my nose is itching. Well, I just want to talk to you about some ways I used to save money. One of the ways I used to save money is at Thanksgiving. When Thanksgiving it comes around, you don't want to wait till Thanksgiving to buy your turkey. If you can, a couple months ahead of time, just go ahead and buy you a turkey, and that way, Thanksgiving is an expensive meal, you know. So when Thanksgiving comes, you're gonna be buying extra stuff to buy for a special dessert. I mean, I do every year. There's always something different I want to cook with my Thanksgiving meal. So I'm gonna have to be buying extra stuff during the holidays. So if you can buy your turkey ahead of time, that's one expense you're not having to buy right then when the Thanksgiving and Christmas comes. So that's one of the ways, excuse me, I do things. And when my kids was growing up, I'm always reflecting back on my kids. Seem like they're just home for a short period of time, and then you just got memories of them being at home growing up. I wish I could go back to those days, but I just enjoying all of them grown, and they have blessed me with a lot of grandkids, and I'm so thankful for that. Well, when like I said, when they was growing up, I used to buy turkey legs, or just like a pack of parts of a turkey, and you can get that pretty cheap if you're trying to save money for Thanksgiving. You can I used to buy just parts of a turkey, like turkey legs or turkey breasts, or just parts of turkey, and back then it was pretty cheap, and I would boil that and make me some turkey and dressing for the holidays. So that's, if you're trying to save money for Thanksgiving, that's one of the ways that I used to do when the kids was growing up. Another way is I used to take a whole chicken. I bought a whole chicken, and I would take the good parts off, like I would cut the legs and the wings and the breast off, and we would have that with fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and gravy, and biscuits, and coleslaw, all that good stuff. But my other parts, I would boil it, and I might have a chicken and dumplings the next day, you know. And you could just take a whole chicken, and really, I have made 3 meals off of one hen, one big large chicken that's that you can use just to cut it up, and you know, like I said, you can fry the good parts, and then use the other parts, you know, to make dumplings or dressing or whatever, you know, salad, chicken salad. So that's one way I used to save money when I was raising my family. We have bought a fourth of a cow. Went in with other people to buy part of a cow. So you might check around your farmers that's got raising big beef, and they usually take a cow or two, and you can kind of buy into a cow. So that's what we have done. A fourth of a cow would last us for a whole year, you know. So that's one of the ways. And then these sales, like our local grocery store save a lot. Every once in a while they have a meat sale, you know, and we go in there and we buy, you know, right now we just need ground beef. So we just went and my husband got all this ground beef for me to put up today. So that just, and then your meat that you see, every once in a while they have clearance. I noticed at Walmart every once in a while they have meat that they're trying to get rid of, and it's on clearance. So if you could buy meat that's on clearance and go ahead and cook it and put it in your freezer, that's one way you could do that. But growing up, we used to raise our own cattle, you know, our beef, and had chickens, and I don't know why, but I don't remember back then. We didn't have meat every time we sit down at the table. You know, our biggest meal, you know, fancy meal was on Sundays, and my mother would have that fried chicken on the table on Sundays, and I don't know why, but I don't remember having meat every time we sit down at the table like we do nowadays. So I just thought I'd just share some things that ways that I've saved money. So if you don't have one of these vacuum seal machines, they're really really nice. So it's a good investment on putting stuff in the freezer, because you know if things stays in the freezer very long, it seems like it start getting, even these Ziploc bags, they start getting ice in it, like crystallized. So this right here will take all the air out. So I want to get busy here and put this this meat, and like I said, it just stacks so good. This right here is 5 pounds. And I take one shelf in the freezer and just stack all my meat up. So whenever I get ready to get in my freezer, I don't have to try to go through it and trying to find where my ground beef is, because I've got my shelf and it's full of ground beef, and my other shelf is got my chicken in it. So it's so handy. It's so handy to just go out there and grab a pack of ground beef or chicken or whatever you've got in the freezer, and cook a meal and not have to go to the grocery store. The more you stay out of the grocery store, that's the biggest savings of all, when you stay out of that grocery store, because I can go in there and just be needing a couple items, and I know you can too, and you're gonna spend $50, $50 to $75 when you don't really need any groceries at all. So having it on hand, you know, having this meat stocked up is a way to go, you know. So I just wanted to show you. I had all this meat to put up, and I'm not gonna sit here and put all this up on this video, because I know y'all got things y'all need to do too. But I just want to tell you some ways that I save money at the grocery store. Well, I sure hope y'all have a blessed week, and I'm gonna get busy. I gotta put this meat up, and I cooked a big old pot of soup yesterday, and I'm gonna put the rest of it, I'm gonna can that so that it'll be on my shelf. So this winter, whenever I want some soup, I can just go in there and get some homemade soup off the shelf. So y'all have a blessed day, and we'll catch you later. Bye bye.